Thanks for inviting me, Abdul.
Do a reel.
Hi guys.
Podcast. Do a
Hi
10
guys.
second reel.
My name is Abdul Vajid and I'm a student at Scalar School of Business. With me today we have Sagar Sharma. He's my classmate and belong to Delhi.
Wait, first tell me, do I have to look in the camera or not?
You can look very casual.
Okay. So I have to
So
look
this
in.
is my first podcast. Like you'll be out of frame.
No,
This is my first podcast. So what do you think about Scalar? And basically, like it's like a frankly speaking session. You can talk anything you want. Nobody's gonna watch. So nobody's gonna. So yeah.
I think
How's life? How's life?
Life is, I think, roller coaster, I would say.
Hmm.
Some days it's hectic, some days it's light, some days it's emotionally taxing, some days it's emotionally good, some days there are good food, some days there are average food, I would say, yeah.
So what were you up to when you're joining Scalar? What was your end goal for that placement?
My end goal, my first, I did not have an end goal, but I rather had few things that I want to understand about myself. One was, what are my strengths at play, which I can probably hone at Scalar, and what I can basically sharpen my skills and become better at the professional work that I do. Also, probably get a better job, certainly. Probably switch to a great company who's hungry for success. And yeah, probably also pivot into different roles, strategy, consulting, product. I want to
So
dabble around these.
previously you were working in
Startup. It's a startup.
startups, founder office.
Yep.
Okay.
So I was working in account management, key account management, project management, operations. So it was a mixed bag of all. And I would say most of the time was into, I would say, operations, execution.
Okay, so from you, I always wanted to learn about how to talk, very calmly and not precisely as such, but to articulate your thoughts right. Whenever you speak, you don't want to like check for words. It's coming through. How was that experience? How you got to this stage?
To be very honest, I never.
You live in Delhi.
Huh.
So you went to like English medium schools and CBSE, right?
Right.
CBSE.
Yeah.
Okay. How was the experience?
Just
Like communication.
so it was natural only. I would say a little bit. I would give credit to my school also, because the kind of friends I had, the whole experience, it basically shaped me in whatever way. Probably I never gave a conscious thought ki, oh, they're teaching me this. Probably in hindsight now I can say that the whole schooling experience made me who I am. And I think in psychology also it says that your fundamental years of around, I think, when you're up until age of 10 or something, that's where you basically become the human being that you are. So between the age of, I would say, 2 to 3 to up to 10, the challenges, the experiences that you have seen those years, that shapes you for your entire, the way you will be living your entire life. So it's very, because those memories would always be in your hindsight. Let's say if you've seen good days, if you've seen bad days, you will always remember somewhere or the other those formative years. I would say those years probably shaped me in some way or the other. And I would say it came natural to me. I never gave a thought.
You read a lot?
I read. I do. I read majorly articles.
Okay.
I don't read.
Fiction, non.
I don't read any novels. I read articles on anything that excites me or anything that is interest to me. It can be on anything. It can be something, could be as silly as Bollywood also. Something could be as meaningful as, let's say, what is
Malayalam
happening.
movies?
Movies also. Something could be as serious as probably, let's say, what's happening in politics, economics, or world affairs or business. It could be anything. So probably, yeah. So
If you remember, we connected first when we are having food outside, breakfast or something. Like first day.
on a trek.
No, first day of Scalar.
Right.
We talked like regarding food, and you were very intensively, properly having like giving your mind to your food and eating very slowly, mindfully you are eating.
I remember.
So what's your connection with food? Like, is it like living to it or eating to live?
Food, I think I never knew that I was very fond of it, but later on realized that food is part of me. So wherever I go, I think I always seek for good food. I experiment. So there are people I know who don't experiment because they can have diarrhea or something. But I'm like, I'm okay.
So what is your comfort food go to?
Comfort food is anything that is like say paneer.
Paneer with
Kadai
roti.
paneer, roti or something, anything. Paneer, you give me paneer with anything, I'll be home. Even rajma chawal and all these things, I'll be very home. And but foodie in terms of, I don't crave for junk food now, but foodie is like just exploring what is good, what is, let's say if I'm crossing a road, what is good about that. What is so special? Let's say Rameshwaram. So I heard a lot about it. So I tried what is so good. So that's the thing. Even I think first day I remember they served idli sambar and both coconut chutney and I think red chutney or something.
In Delhi, you wanted idli?
I do. I eat ghar pe. My favorite idli dish is vegetable idli. Basically,
vegetable stuffed idli.
Yeah, vegetable and stuffed. So it's basically it's sauteed, saute karke, and so I generally have that in breakfast or lunch. So idli sambar generally mere ghar pe we have twice or once in a month. It's a Sunday dish for us. So idli is not the go-to 5 days a week, 7 days a week. It's our Sunday dish where we will basically have proper chutney, ghar ka proper. So nothing batter bhi ghar se, nothing outside.
So mom only cook.
Yeah. So we all love South Indian food. मतलब मेरे घर पे.
You I remember you were telling you have one Kerala
Neighbor also, right. But still, we always enjoy. But my mom's favorite thing that I like is the vegetable idli. That it's capsicum, carrot, cabbage also I would say, and idli and just saute and just serve it like that with I think some vinegar or something. I don't know exactly the recipe, but I love that. I just look forward to that. I also like podi idli also. I got to know it's called podi idli यहाँ पे. Otherwise we used to call that, I don't know what, small idlis or something.
So let's come to academics. I just want to know how you perceive MBA as such. How a proper MBA student should be like in your mind.
MBA, I think it should have a mix of both experiential learning, I would say. Whatever I know about MBA is that they're not here to teach you what is in a book that you also can separately buy and read. It's basically 1 to 2 years of a program where they want you to understand what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses, work upon them, and understand which are the areas of your interest which you want to go into, and work towards them. Understand how industry works, what an employer is looking for in you, and you sharpen those skills, and you get to understand the business side of things in a more constructive way. Otherwise, earlier it was a little more superficial, I would say, at a very creamy layer. But you get to learn the business side of the world from ground zero, and I think you basically make better decisions for yourself and for the company or yours, even for the company. Let's say if you are building, you make more informed, better decision. Nobody, I would say, the chances of someone fooling you would reduce drastically. I would say probably this, and also this is on the academics part. The other part is really getting to know from people around you, because it's just not you, it's just not your professors, it's the entire experience of the new city that you're living in, the peers that you have. I think the ultimate experience of everything around will shape you for the rest of your life, because that's what I've heard from everyone. You don't remember what was the formula in a specific class, but you will remember the prank someone played, the joke someone cracked. and I think you would cherish those memories.
You're investing for the people.
Yeah, I think so.
Also, one more thing I want to know about from you is that you came up with that hustle idea for healthy snacking stuff, and what made you think something on that line? I know you're foodie and all, but that are fiber-rich snacks, right? How you came up with that idea, and what is the status as of now?
The idea behind that startup was simple from the fact that millet. I think it started from the simple thing of millet, where I am personally, I mean, from last couple of years, I've been thoda sa more focused on what are the things that I want to consume.
Hmm.
It's not that I want to eliminate every junk that I eat, it's just making a conscious choice of what I want to eat. So I think I studied a little bit here and there about millets and all, and got to know its properties. That it's a it's a it's a grain which India always had from centuries. Our great grandparents, our grandparents, and all used to have that, but it somehow got lost in because of two things, which is wheat. Majorly, it's wheat that basically took its place. So I saw there are a lot of good properties in millet, and can you make tasty things out of millet so that people only consume something that if they find something little, it adds taste because it's not a medicine.
True.
So I thought, yeah, there must be, and I think here and there I would have consumed something based out of millet. And remember, I had one day I had millet-based pizza, and it was very delicious back in Delhi.
Delhi, man.
Yeah, so it was very delicious. So I thought ki millet isn't that bad if it is tasty and if it is healthy. Then why not think of something that we can build a business out of it? And there are people who would enjoy their snacking and they'll care about what they eat. So why not give them an offer, another snacking brand to them, and make it a go-to snacking for them. So that's the idea where it came from. And right
So
now,
the market also is booming, like snacking.
yeah, government is pushing very much, and even it is good for farmers also because it requires less water. I have to see the stat. I think it requires 60 to 7% less water, and it is all season crop. You don't need to grow it any specific season. You can grow at any point in time, and you can harvest it. The entire period of the harvesting and all is also very less than compared to your wheat and probably sugar cane or something. So it's beneficial for farmers. You can grow it, and there is a huge potential in India. Government is also investing a lot of money into this. They want you to have healthy food, and it's Indian crop. You don't find anywhere else a millet. So it's an Indian crop. So yeah, that's the idea. Currently, what's the status of it? Right now, it's on backtrack. Our team has decided to pursue an AI based startup.
Hustle for hustle.
Right.
So one more last thing is that like we have a Sagar's place here, right? The place you found out for the first time, and like for all these 4 months, people are visiting there, and and uh, that place got expanded to a big, from the small space, it got expanded to a big outlet as such. How do you feel after seeing this expansion growth? It's a place you nurtured. Many of them you only made them go there.
I think it's not me who nurtured. I think
But-
it's
but
scalers.
we-
It's all of us who probably gave them.
That's what I'm coming and
It's
asking.
us.
You're a great foodie, and I'm coming again and again
Yeah.
asking you food related questions.
I think probably my hunger makes me go places.
I think that's yeah.
I think I'm a man hunter or something.
Right.
It's like those cavemen, they used to hunt for food and all. I think I'm that caveman. So it's good to see them that they have grown.
So
But it's
how do
bad.
you found out that place?
Nothing. Randomly, I was just walking by for lunch.
Huh.
I saw. I think I don't remember exactly, but I was just strolling by. I was just. This was initial week only at college.
Huh.
So I was just strolling by just for food. It was the lunch break. I think we had 1.5 hours ka thoda free time. between the next lecture to begin. So I was just walking every road. I was first walking the road. I was exploring. So I just found out that it's a place where people are eating. So let's give it a shot. There was no board. I was first thoda sa na skeptical whether I won't, because I was warned that if you eat Bangalore or some food, you might get a upset stomach or something of that sort. But I was like, I'm already hungry. I've reached this place. Let's give it a shot. So I had, and I felt good about it. So I thought,
and you came and told everyone.
yeah. So I know I just somebody asked me or something that somebody asked me that where did you had lunch? So I told this place just behind Cool Cafe and all. They couldn't understand. They were not able to visualize.
It's actually a little hard to find the route.
Right. So it's thoda sa walking ka distance. I think then I think after the other everyone reached. So it became a go-to place. Now it's good to see them expand, but it's not good to see
them increasing the price.
Yeah, not giving us some good discounts or something.
If you would have put some referral code or something,
Yeah.
it would have been loud.
I think would have been much better.
Anyway, thank you so much. It's our first podcast, and you only made it happen.
What is the name of the podcast? Sorry.
We'll name it. If we have any suggestions. Vijanko podcast looks good.
Vijanko is for food, right?
Yeah.
Achha, it's for food. Probably, I don't know, you say.
We'll figure out.
Gupshup with Abdu.
Gupshup means?
Chit chat.
Chit chat. Okay, Gupshup.
Gupshup.
Hey, thank you so much.
Thank you, and have a good day.
That's it. Okay. Security asking.
Wait, blue means recording?